Okay.
Hi guys, this is Joel with KVOK Live Music Lives radio and podcast, and today is a very special day because we are going to do an interview with Doug Gray from the Marshall Tucker Band. With me, I have Brett Modglin, Nick Dunham, and Michael Smith. How's it going, Mr. Gray?
Well, I know about 1,500 Michael Smiths, so that's the good part. Dunhams I know because I'm related to some Dunhams down in Georgia, but
there we go.
I know you ain't related to them. They run chicken farms, and they're good people.
Not a chicken ranch,
no,
but a chicken
farm. Hell, they grow in the grass, don't they?
They do.
I don't know. Hell, I don't keep up with that stuff. I just eat them.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we're here in Bristow, Oklahoma at the Freeland Center.
Yeah.
You guys are about to take stage here in a little bit. I know you've played in Oklahoma before in the past. I'm assuming this is the first time in Bristow, though.
It certainly is. And I noticed that things are about the same as it is everywhere else that you go. And the good part is I run in people at the restaurant. They said, thank you, yes, sir, and no, sir, and help you out, stuff like that. That's the most important part of my life, being on the road. Being on the road for almost 50 years. You know, if you don't have somebody being nice, you can be ugly, too.
Yes, sir.
You know?
Well, that brings up my first question, which is a question
killed
that
everybody in the first week of our career.
No, at what age did you become interested in music, and who were some of your heroes? Somebody that inspired you to do that?
Well, first of all, I don't have no heroes. Okay,
there we go.
I have no reason to have no heroes. I just believe. I believe in God, and I know that I'm gonna be taken care of. Okay, that's sincere.
Sure.
The second part is Greg Allman, the best singer in Southern rock and roll, had passed away, and he was one of my best friends.
Right.
Unfortunately, Ronnie Van Zant, another singer.
Sure.
Most singers hate each other.
Mm-hmm.
I love them all, but I love Ronnie Van Zant. Was singing his fool because we took him out first time that they ever went out on.
That's right.
In Hickory, North Carolina, and it was like, come on, here's a guy up here barefoot. How long is he gonna make it? You know. They're still out there doing different stuff, but Ronnie's gone now and plane crashed. So Greg, he and I were out together, and the Allman Brothers took us so sincere, and Greg took me, and J-Mo, of course, and J-Mo always wanted to do ice cream, and we'd always stop at Dairy Queen, get ice cream and chili, and we'd mix it all together in hot dogs, and we'd mix it all together in a bucket. Instead of carrying all of them together, because you get this yellow shit all over you, get mustard. You get that yellow shit all over you. It's like chicken shit, it's just more chicken shit.
That's right, you know? That's right.
But, if y'all can't use it, that's fine.
No, it's good.
You're open.
It's just an ability of comfort level that I have with everybody. But believe it or not, I started when I was in the crib. And my mama, if she was still alive, she got T-boned in a car wreck and killed about 10, 15 years ago, and she could not understand why I wouldn't sleep at night. She got any kids, grandkids I got, and so she put a radio in there. All we picked up was AM late at night and skip.
Right.
That's what it was. So I listened to WLAC, so I learned black music.
Sure.
I was up into the groove,
Hey.
But my mama said I would sit there and relax. I wouldn't jump around like a fool, like I do now.
It'd soothe you.
It's like Steve Martin in The Jerk. He
starts tapping his foot.
Yeah, that's it. He said, I found what I wanted to do.
That's right.
Yeah. I could see his arm moving. But my mama said that's what happened. And then about 7 years old, it was 95. That was 1955. And Elvis Presley's movie Love Me Tender came out. And Mama, I was 7 years old, and my mama took me to see that movie, and I said, well, that's pretty good, Elvis didn't impress me that much. He was good,
right?
But I was ready to hear all kinds of music.
Sure.
And, you got to be open. You can't just, like tonight, I do something that most artists are afraid to do. They don't have confidence in their band. Mm-hmm. These guys not being the original guys, some of them been there 25 years.
Right.
So you got to think of it how it works.
Sure.
So I never follow a set list. That freaks people out.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't do that Chuck Mangione number 24 type thing, number 35.
Right.
I don't do that. I talk to the audience, tell them a little bit about what the song is, and hopefully it'll connect with. It's different age groups is what it connects with.
Right.
And that's what kept us around, having younger crowds come to see us and look at us and say, there's a bunch of old farts up there, I like it. But
So you can change the set list based on the reaction you're getting from the crowd? You recognize
every
that?
bit.
That's amazing. You have a band that can do that.
Well, they're smarter than I am.
Yeah.
They can actually do it. I just think it.
Yeah. No, well, you got to think it. That's important.
I mean,
You got to be the people person.
You got to know how
You
it's
got to
going to
feel the
I'm
moment.
the understander of looks. And somebody's sitting there going,
Yeah.
like that, or somebody's going, or some girl's down front going like this, and I'm going, and then the guy next to me says, that girl's really on top of you, loving you. And
That's
I'm like,
right.
Hey, she's loving me. I'm 70 years old. Okay, I'm ready. But no, I do that. And it's really a blessing to be able to have guys around me that care that much. First of all, I have the respect for the old band enough to play the songs so similar. Because I tell them, I said, you learn the song the way that it was when they first come in the band, and then we'll expand every time we change it. I hear bass solo in a different place. I hear guitar solo in a different place. Flute, saxophone. I come up with some stuff. Somebody come up and there's you were riding through the flatlands, and nobody's heard that song in 20 years.
Right.
These guys didn't know it because we've never rehearsed it, and we've never rehearsed but one time, ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's weird. Most people
Unbelievable.
pass out when most bands don't have a clue why we do what we do.
Right.
I don't know why it's been successful. I've been blessed that way. But to be able to sit down and talk, like, I don't know if you've ever looked at Facebook, but in Instagram pictures of me and Charlie, every time we see each other, we just give a big old hug. Charlie was with us. We're getting ready to go back to War Memorial Hall in Nashville. We just played the Grand Ole Opry, or will be playing the Grand Ole Opry soon. Hopefully they don't see this. But because we're not supposed to announce it ourselves, they want to announce it. Okay. And then we're also going to play CMA too. So I'm not supposed to announce that either.
Yeah,
so y'all just have fun with it. We're supposed to go to, put in Mickey Mouse Tub or something.
Yeah.
And the thing is that I think these guys really have respect for people more than they have respect for the music itself, because everybody's got a family. I've watched everybody, when somebody's down. We just lost a brother yesterday, and it's on my Facebook page. It's on everybody else's, all the Doug Gray Facebook pages. And David was a real good friend, David Warren. We call him Davey, the guy with the long hair.
Your tour road manager?
He's my personal.
He's your personal manager?
assistant.
Oh, there we go. Okay, here we go.
And he's been with me now for about 15 years, and he looks out for me, But people that played with Reba and stuff like that, this guy drummed, and he's playing his set last night, and he didn't play with Reba anymore, but he played everywhere. He didn't care. I always thought he didn't want to go home, but that wasn't it. I knew his wife and everybody else around him. But it was devastating. David, I looked over in the bunk this morning about 2 o'clock in the morning. He said, man, you ain't gonna believe it. This person passed away. He passed away. We found out that guitar player opened up the song. First verse came in. Halfway through the first verse, the drums quit, and he just fell over. He's gone.
Oh, man.
But I mean, it's a reality to all of us. If it happened now, y'all just don't give me mouth to mouth. I swear. I do not want to see none of y'all when I wake up and say, that boy brought me back to life. What am I going to do? There's been mornings that I woke up like that with other people. But she sure had a hell of a look. But I don't want y'all doing it. I love you and everything.
Find the best looking gal we can find in the hallway.
No, it's not necessary.
Well, we'll tell you that's what we do.
If anything, get a blowtorch. Do that like that. But I'm in great shape. I just had back surgery 8 weeks ago, and it was because of a car wreck me and my daughter was in. First time I ever let her drive me back and forth from Spartanburg to Myrtle Beach, where I live 90% of the time with my girlfriend. And she was taking me back normal route we normally take, but not with her, because she don't like to ride with me. Because I drive I get there in 3 hours, they get there in 4 hours and a half.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
But all the cars are listed under Marshall Tucker Band, so that's really good. Got them in through that time.
Start running tires.
And then after we were just sitting there, and some guy come hit a van and come over and hit her car and did some damage, and the seatbelt got me. Well, the first time I thought the seatbelt on this side would not do it because I was a passenger.
Right, yeah.
The first time I ever let her drive me. Sure enough. And I got out of the car thinking I was going to have to cut somebody's airbag.
Yeah.
Because this woman done flipped over. I thought I got to get her out of there real quick. I was so sergeant in Vietnam, so that'll do you trouble.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
Quick to react. You deal with it later if something's wrong and you didn't do it right. But she was all right. But it screwed my back up, and I didn't know it. I knew it about 3 months afterwards, and they ended up showing me what the nerves had come out of into 4 and 5 down there, and so the nerves come out. So what they ended up doing is cutting grooves in that bone, putting the nerves around through there, because you can't put it back.
No.
Once you screwed up, they can't grab them at the top, pull them. If they could, that'd be good.
That's right.
Could.
You mentioned all the bands, legendary bands, Allman Brothers, Leonard Skinner, and maybe kind of answer my question, but I was going to ask, was there a rivalry between those bands, or you guys were? It was all. It sounds like it was.
We learned how to treat each other right off the bat.
Yeah.
Because there was no real tough guys. They knew we looked like we were the guys.
Those Leonard Skinner guys were kind of tough.
Pretty big old boys.
They were big, but they were mean.
We still are. But now you just carry something bigger.
Yeah.
You just got it in the back, and you got it in under the bunks, you got it out front. But you can't make an issue out of it. You got to be smarter. But as far as rivalry goes, there's still no rivalry. I've got Blackberry Smoke that comes out there. Charlie's, I love him to death. Then Zach Brown, that's the guy y'all be talking to 20 years from now, like you're talking to me. He has that same common sense. And of course, my nephew is in Zach Brown, so that's Clay Cook. That's the guy that plays all the different stuff.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yep, seen him.
I look a lot better than he does, but that's my sister's boy.
Oh, okay.
And her other son does ESPN and Fox. He writes the script for all them guys that get up there and act a fool.
Wow.
I think they know sports. But he's good. I mean, I never was a big sports guy because I didn't have time, But you talk back to your question. Yeah, we were friends, and we still to this day. Johnny comes up to me. That's who's out there singing now for Ronnie. And he comes up and he says, "Man," he says, "I don't know how you still do it." I said, "Look at you. You're there. I mean, you're not imitating somebody. You're portraying what your brother wanted you to do."
Right.
And that's half of what we do in life is grow up to be our daddies or our mamas or whatever. And you don't want to be your sister. Anyway, it's I appreciate that question because it's really good. A lot of people think there's animosity between me and the old band, and Toy was the first one to come up and said, "Man, after his brother had died for 2 years, Toy came up to me and said, "Man, I got to tell you, this is, I just don't want to keep going," because we had another bass player out there, a friend of ours from high school, so it was good, and it was Toy's choice, of course, and we just all went to high school together, so it was hard.
That makes it a lot more fun if everybody gets along.
Sure.
Well, I think maybe that's unusual in the in the music industry.
The world.
In the world, maybe you're right. Yeah, because you're seen as competitors.
Look, Kardashians are on TV.
Yeah, I know.
If they can make it on TV, and all these other crazy people can make it on TV, and you don't know what they are or what they do, and how they make it on TV, more power to them.
Yeah.
I hope they take all the money they can, but they're not going to be smart.
Yeah.
They're not going to end up with it. It's all going to be gone. If you get it too quick, it's going to be gone.
Yeah.
And I'm fortunate that way.
Before we wrap it up, I wanted to ask, looking back, how do you want Marshall Tucker Band to be remembered? What do you want the legacy of Marshall Tucker Band to be?
That we weren't afraid to go on the road and do interviews before show, 3 minutes before show, and have a good time, and just get everything that we needed to do out of the way, and then just go do the show and see if we can make people happy. That's Atlanta Rhythm Section playing right now, so I can hear that.
Yeah.
And when they put this thing in my ear, I ain't gonna be